everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Berlin ARCA 200 at Berlin Raceway. Race 8 of, race 9 of 20 for the ARCA Menards series in 2024. It's our first, well, it's our second asynchronous event and the first at a Midwest short track, besides a synchronous short track. It's the Berlin Raceway, an asymmetrical 7/16 a mile oval. It looks really, really weird. Well, for an oval. In 1 minute, please. So, we also have the shortest field size we've seen of the season. Only 20 cars are entered. It also means it makes the good. It means it raises the threshold for what can be considered a good performance as well. So now we're just waiting. So while we're waiting, I'm going to go over the starting lineup for today's Berlin ARCA 200. Starting 20th, driving the number 86 Race Parts Liquidators Ford for Club Racing Inc. 33 years old from Elk City, Oklahoma, Chris Golden. Starting 19th. Driving the number 98 Shearer Speed Toyota for Shearer Speed Racing. 64 years old from Chillicothe, Missouri, Dale Shearer, the oldest driver in the field. Starting 18th, driving the number 48 Coprea.com Ford for Brad Smith Motorsports. 55 years old from Shelby Township, Michigan, Brad Smith. Starting 17th. Driving the number 06 Peterson Motorsports Toyota for Wayne Peterson Racing. 26 years old from Lafayette, Ohio, Nate Muller. Starting 16th. Driving the numbers 12 Bellator Recruiting Academy VFW Ford for Fast Track Racing. 38 years old from Minot, North Dakota, Ryan Roulette. Oh, so let me see who's on the broadcast. All right. I believe it's being tape delayed, so this is why I'm not watching on TV. I'm watching on my computer. Starting 15th, driving the number 03, Race Part Liquidators Ford for Club Racing Inc. 32 years old from Morris, Illinois, Alex Club. Starting 14th, driving the number 31, Max Buchanan Foundation, MF Fire, NorCal Battery Chevrolet. For Rise Motorsports, for 42 years old from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, it's not on TV. Tim Goulet. And starting 13th, driving the number 99, Donray Petroleum LLC, Maples Motorsports Chevrolet for Fast Track Racing. 60 years old from Choctaw, Oklahoma, Michael Maples. Where did I hit it? Hold on. What the heck? Why can't I hear anything? Okay. Someone tell Flo that the audio is not working. And Eric Brennan is back in the booth. The same guy who did Iowa. That is awesome. What happens if I... No, that didn't change it. Starting 12th. Driving the number 11. TimCast.com Chevrolet. Toyota, for Fast Track Racing. 34 years old from Oaks Bluff, Alabama. Cody Dennison. Starting 11th, driving the number 10, ELH Detailing, PSS and C, Toyota for Fast Track Racing. 25 years old from Sawyer, Michigan, Matt Kemp. Starting 10th, now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 22, Icon Direct. Okay, there we go. Number 22, Icon Direct Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 32 years old from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Amber Balkan. And starting 9th, driving the number 35, CB Fabricating, Top Choice Fence Ford for Greg Van Alst Motorsports. 42 years old from Anderson, Indiana, Greg Van Alst. Starting 8th, driving the number 32, West Virginia Department of Tourism Ford for AM Racing. 29 years old from Martinsburg, West Virginia, Christian Rose. Is it still not working?
Just the other guys?
Yeah, it's still not working. Starting 7th, driving the number 25, VMS Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 24 years old from Hillsborough, California, Tony Breidinger. Starting 6th, driving the number 15, First National Bank Corporation Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 29 years old from Wexford, Pennsylvania, Chris Wright. And
you think short track racer.
And starting fourth.
Starting fourth this season, what better time than now for him to capitalize on those short track skills? Now, he did tell me, however, he does not quite have this.
I lost my train of thought. I know I said Breidinger, and then Wright. Starting 5th, driving the number 20, VMS, I think it's actually Fidelity Capital Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 17 years old from Newport Beach, California, Sean Hingarani. Starting 4th, driving the number 6, Max Siegel Inc. Chevrolet for Rev Racing. 20 years old from Carneys Point, New Jersey, LeVar Scott.
Cup Series star.
Starting 3rd, driving the number 2. Driving the number 2, Max Siegel Inc. Chevrolet for Rev Racing. 19 years old from Mexico City, Mexico, Andres Perez. Starting 2nd, driving the number 55, JBL Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 16 years old from Mooresville, North Carolina, Gavin Bushell in his debut. And on pole, driving the number 18, Starkey Sound Gear Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. With a pole time of 16.762 seconds and an average speed of 93.963 miles per hour. 17 years old from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, William Sawalich, last week's winner at Mid-Ohio. That is your starting lineup for today's Berlin ARCA 200. Sorry that took so long. I just got a lot of confusion involved with the audio.
To hear the most famous words in motorsports from the Berlin Raceway.
3, 2, 1, drivers. Beautiful!
That capacity crowd helped fire the engines for this race. We'll step aside and be back for the green flag.
Wait, I can't, Yeah, so I'm forced to do this on, I can't watch it on television due to, hi, Q River. I'll pass. I don't really want to interview drivers. I just like to watch racing. I'm not a journalist. Like English, all that is my least favorite. That is why probably my least favorite things to do in school or anything to do with that. Anyway, thank you for the super chat, Q Revere. Anyway, obviously for the Cody fans, leaderboard hasn't come up yet. But let me try reloading the screen. No, it's just not up. It's not there yet. ARCA has a freaking terrible leaderboard constantly. I have to reload it sometimes to make sure it updates, but it's just not up yet. Is that classic? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. It's one of my friends. What name do you want to be? What name would you prefer I use? Because it's been a while since I've talked to you. By a while, I mean either months or years.
It doesn't matter, to be honest.
All right, I'll just call you DJ. That's fine.
I'm gonna stay muted for the entirety anyway. So.
Okay, you're just here to watch the race.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Because
it said because Berlin posted a tweet on Twitter saying it would be on the Fox Sports app as well. I have the Fox Sports app downloaded and it's not on there.
It's not. Well, let me check. Wikipedia had something on this.
Let's go.
Maybe a little contact off of turn 4.
Winner at Berlin.
That's impressive.
Wait. Don't use YouTube TV. It's not on. This race is tape delayed. So, it's gonna air on.
I know that.
I know, but it's my chat. The race is airing 2 hours after. Is airing 2 hours after this.
Earlier on this afternoon,
Yeah,
So-
I know.
Polo World qualifying took place, and the most recent winner at Berlin Raceway was able to snag the top spot.
Yeah, William had a pretty good gap on the field in practice, a lot closer in qualifying, about a half a tenth of a second. As a matter of fact, he had the same gap over second that was separated second through sixth.
Yeah, it's airing at 10 p.m. Chat.
That may give us a hint as to what's in store here tonight. The Hers Snacks starting grid is going to be on the left-hand side of your picture as the field begins to roll off here on their parade and pace laps with Sawalich on the pole, and Gavin Bichelle will be joining them on the front row. And speaking of that young driver making his ARCA Menards Series debut, here is our bounty rookie spotlight on that. A Mooresville, North Carolina native in Gavin Bichelle.
I've actually watched him race at Millbridge. He races all sorts of different vehicles. Got to start with karts way back when, and now he runs everything from sprint cars, midgets, and getting his feet wet a little bit in some late model cars. And this will be his first ever ARCA Menards Series start here for Venturinis.
Spoke to Gavin earlier in the week, and he said that the experience he had here in the super late model race, the Money in the Bank 150 a couple weeks ago, gave him a sense of comfort coming into this debut, and I guess that shows with that front row appearance as he'll be lining up alongside of Sawalich for the start of this race.
Yeah, he had a top 5 finish, and that was a really strong field of cars here. And
Yeah,
a couple
so
top drivers in that
20
field.
cars,
Michelle,
5 of which are probably off the lead lap really quickly. So,
alongside his teammate and that of LeVar Scott. And Sean Hagnerani, as you mentioned, off the top, Phil, the reigning ARCA Menards Series West champion, back in ARCA Menards Series competition with Venturini Motorsports. And he is certainly someone we are going to keep our eye on.
all right, we got the one to go.
For the West Series Championship once again. He's actually
Wait, why don't I call it the Hers Snacks 200? This race didn't have a sponsor. Ugh. I hate when ARCA's like this. They're like Daytona had 2 different sponsor descriptions. The Hard Rock Beck 200 and then Hard Rock Bet 200 and then like the Sioux Chief 200 or something.
Our front straightaway is banked at 9 degrees, and this track opened back in a great year in 1957.
Is that where you were born?
So much history as far as how this race goes.
Phil,
our race analysis 200
Les
laps,
Snow,
just
the
under
first
88
winner.
miles.
Yeah, so
That
we're
is,
gonna have 2 race breaks
okay.
on or near lap 75 and 125. You see our winner last year was William Sawalich, and our first winner back in 1958 was my brother Benny's arch rival back in ARCA, Les Snow.
The history between the ARCA Menards Series and Berlin Raceway runs deep.
It'll be 200 laps around the 7/16 mile oval. Sawalich will lead the field to green alongside rookie Gavin Bichelle. Here we go. We're green at Berlin.
The Hers Snacks 200 is underway from Martin, Michigan.
Sawalich is predictably leading the field already, and there's a huge gap between, I think, the first half of the field and the second half, just based on their speed. Like watching an IMSA race. Perez jostles by Bichelle, trying to get to second spot. He's not clear yet, but he will clear going down the back stretch. This race will see a day to night transition, which will affect the way these cars handle. Also, the front stretch is under sunlight, where the back is under shade, which will also affect the way these cars handle. Hagnerani on the inside of Bichelle to go to third. So Bichelle's lost 2 spots in the first 4 laps.
Menards Series West as well as he gets up in the third, with Michelle now falling back into the clutches of LeVar Scott, who looks inside, and they almost come together off 4.
LeVar Scott trying to... Oh, we got... Man, we already... The slow cars are already just so slow. Dale Shearer and Chris Golden a lap down. Dale Shearer a lap down.
But LeVar Scott's showing some strength early here in that 6 car.
They're crawling around.
Shearer about a lap ago, and that's going to allow Michelle to pretty much stop the bleeding at this point after starting second and falling back to 4th. Ahead of that,
Dennison is 11th, and it's a pretty obvious speed disparity.
Yeah, watch the line that the 18 is running here. You see, drifts up a little bit, center of the corner, and dips back to the bottom. Doesn't really even get all the way out to the grass out there. But watch when he gets to the center of the corner. From the second lane, he'll just turn hard left if that car had
let's see.
When it driven off right next to that
Nate
inside.
Muller a lap down.
Some people describe the exit of turn 4 as you get the car on the flat and you point it right to the flag stand, right off the corner to make it as straight of an exit as possible.
Brad Smith a lap down. Tim Goulet a lap down. So 5 cars already a lap down. The ones those are the ones I expected. And then it's but then is after the next car is basically Cody Dennison's entire team.
Yes, he jumped up to 4th. He's had a solid season, had good pace. Last year was really a coming out party for Tony. Some strong run here. And it had a top 5 finish at Berlin here. Iowa last year was one that I really felt like she really showed her stuff. Was running in the 3rd spot for a good part of that.
Oh, she has a sponsor. What is it?
There as well.
Oh, it's Rudebush. Okay, so Rudebush is sponsored to 25 today. It was previously listed as unsponsored.
And Phil, you mentioned it. She jumped up 4 spots in the standings, and I asked her, how are you going to keep this momentum going? And she said, you know what, I'm really confident about the tracks that are ahead of us and coming up in the schedule. And she said also consistency is going to be key, which means finishing races with
Alex Clubb a lap down.
Today, and he told me that Tony might be the sleeper for tonight's race. So keep an eye on the 25 to see if she can.
Riding her currently in 6th place. LeVar Scott continuing to dog Gavin Bashiel.
Reeling in this fight for 4th, that just won't go away with Michelle holding it to 55. LeVar Scott there in 5th in car 6. Tony riding her just behind.
Ryan Roulette a lap down. Michael Maples a lap down. 13 laps in, and 40% of the field is a lap down.
Last year, it's one thing as we see LeVar Scott trying to get that nose inside of the 55 of Michelle, but it takes so much technique on these short tracks with your feet in your hands and everything working together. And look at her, she's chasing down that battle.
As you can see, one of the big stories tonight may be that of traffic. This battle.
All right, that's the whole leaderboard. So
fallen off the lead lap. The lead from William Sawalich up to about 2 seconds as you see LeVar Scott and Michelle having a split. Brian Roulette in a 12, with the battle continuing on the backstretch.
hey, do we get no wait? Please tell me we get no commercial breaks because we're on flow. Oh, please tell me. As a reminder for those who are new to this, so the columns are position, car number. Wait, hold on, I'll do it like this. No, they can't see it, but position, car number, driver name, lap, the time of their last lap, then margin of the leader, and then fastest lap. Caution.
To see that the first caution flag is out
Michael,
on the night, and unfortunately,
for who?
it's a car we just had our eyes on, and that of Ryan Roulette in turn 3.
Ryan Roulette around. All right, he was already. The 12 car was already a lap down. Michael Maples will get the free pass. The number 99. Okay, I guess we do get commercial break. So, caution for number 12, Ryan Roulette. And wait. Michael Maples, number 99. Or actually, I'll be right back while we're waiting because the Call of the Wild. Wow, never mind. Well, yeah, I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. Oh, wait, the audio's not working. Of course it's not. Oh wait, no, I muted it.
Great crowd here tonight. Comfortable
All right.
place to watch a race.
Good thing I came back. I told you it'd be quick.
Restart. Sawallich on the inside of the 18, the race leader. Andres Perez to the outside of the
Here we
2.
go. We're green again. At Berlin.
As well, inside of row 2 and the 20, trying to
Yeah, top 10 are just way faster than everybody else. So I didn't know the exact cutoff, but I know it's, but it's definitely 10th place.
Right now, Hangarani has that spot chasing down Sawallich.
Talked about battles over the years between the 18 and 20 cars. We may be in store for another edition of that tonight at Berlin. Sawallich the leader, Hangarani in the 20 and second, Perez third.
All right.
And now we'll see what Hangarani can do after starting in 5th spot with the car that has thus far been the dominator, albeit very early in this race.
It really doesn't matter who's driving that 20 car. It just seems like the 18 and the 20 just gravitate towards each other.
Right now, the separation about a half second for that of our most recent winner in the ARCA Menards series and race leader William Sawallich. Here's a pair of teammates going at it. One of them, Andres Perez in the 2, has prior Berlin experience, while his teammate LeVar Scott does not. Scott also coming off of what was his first road course start at Mid-Ohio last week. He was able to finish relatively strong there at 14th spot, making it all the way to the finish. But now back on a type of configuration in which he is most comfortable with. He cut his teeth on a lot of short tracks, albeit a lot of them with a different surface. He's a former dirt racer, is that of Scott. In fact, he still runs some dirt races at Millbridge.
Yeah, you talk about Andres Perez, and consistency is what marked this young man's career. Remember last year, he wasn't even old enough to race at Daytona. Ended up finishing.
He started and parked it in a 0-1 car.
But just piled up the top 5s, piled up the top 10s, doing the same thing this year. He finished 12th at our opening race at Daytona. Every race since, top 10 finishes.
Bar Scott's been doing pretty snazzy as well. They just need to win something.
Career finish was second twice. Did it on the Springfield Dirt last year in Salem as well. That of Perez. You see Ryan Roulette back out there on the racetrack. And the teammates in the Rev Racing cars working their way by clearly on the top side.
Yeah, Perez really had the best car in Michigan. Ended up losing an engine in Michigan, but he was headed towards his first victory there. Won't be going back to Michigan here before too much longer.
So, looks like, I'm trying to pay attention. So I think Dale Shearer's off, Chris Golden's off, Brad Smith is off, and everyone else. So the 17 car is still on the track.
Here's Christian Rose in the 32 for
AM Racing.
Trying to hold off Amber Balkan in what is a battle inside the top 10.
Yeah, Christian started out really strong this year. Had a
Well, looks like
top 5 finish.
Cody is battling his teammate Mac Kemp for 11th. He's trying to hold on to the position.
At one point during the season, then he ran into a little bit of bad luck. Stopped the bleeding in the last couple of races with 11th place finishes.
Trying to get back up and stay into the top 10 is that of Christian Rose. You want to talk about someone who's had a topsy-turvy season so far. How about that of Amber Balkan? Even having to come back from injury after a crash, ironically, with the car that was out the windshield right now. And Christian Rose at Dover rebounded from that quite well to score a top 10 effort the following week in Kansas. But then more bad luck at Iowa. 16th last time out in Mid-Ohio for that of Amber Balkan, who runs in the top 10 right now, but looking for a spot there on Rose, who also split some traffic in one.
Yeah, this traffic has been pretty strong for all these competitors.
Yeah, they had a mosey between
Nice job navigating
Nate Muller
the traffic
and
in Balkan.
didn't have to start and park it, and Tim Goulet.
Unfortunately, that cost Amber
Oh, Dale Shearer is back on track.
the ninth spot.
Okay. Michael Maples a lap down.
Back bumper of the 32. Trying to regroup and hope to do it again or fight further forward.
Williams Walsh is setting such a torrid pace. It's not going to take long before he catches some of us, possibly some of our top 10 runners here, if we stay green.
Even though Sawallich has only run 4 races so far this season in the ARCA Menards series, 2 of which, of course, he won, Phoenix and Mid-Ohio, he came into this night as the driver who has led the most laps of anyone else in the series with 185. So far, he just continues to add to that total, does that of Sawallich. And I think the bad
The
news
lap
is,
is subjective. I think distance makes more sense
he's
to
already been
judge.
to in 2023, and of course here he went to victory lane.
Yeah, and you talk about his speed, his consistency is what's been amazing as well. 17 career starts here in the ARCA Menards series, 15 top 10 finishes. He got wrecked at Dover earlier this year. Is one of those finishes.
See the battle. The leader is about to lap the duo of Matt Kemp and Cody Dennison.
Got involved in an incident and did not get a top 10 finish there, but consistency is the key for this young man.
See Sawallich catching number 10, Sawyer, Michigan's Matt Kemp, in what was pretty much a last-minute deal. Was talking to Matt during the week, and he said that
Matt Kemp a lap down.
to get behind the wheel of this race car. He's just now falling a lap off the leader, but he did run this race last year and picked up a 13th place for that of Kemp. Happy to see him try to make the most of his opportunity.
Series starter, ARCA Menards East started.
Hey, stop. Hey, don't bring up on me. Cody Dennison a lap down. 10 cars on the lead lap.
He's based here up in Michigan, Indiana. He's won half over the last 2 years and a champion in 22 and 23.
Talk about drivers getting their hands on absolutely anything to race. Matt Kemp certainly.
Blue flags. That tends to. I think they usually tell a lap car to slow down. Ooh.
Sawallich continues to
Never mind the ooh. Got an ad. Great. I defer to the leaderboard. Okay. Now I think the lap traffic is caught up to them. Thank you to those who subscribed. Wait. Actually, maybe I should unmute. Real quick. Let's see. Oh, yep. We're back.
Raceway here in Warren, Michigan. So far, William Sawallich has been the dominator on the night as we just passed the one-quarter distance mark of this 200-lap race. The ninth race of the 2020.
Amber Balkan a lap down. 9 cars on the lead lap.
Down. William Sawallich is someone that we've talked about several times before in that of the ARCA Menards series. In fact, right now, the top 2 drivers in this race are East and West champions. Our Suchi fast track driver is the number 20 Venturini Motorsports entry of Sean Hagnerani.
Yeah, we talked about his West Series career. 4 wins, caution on the racetrack now.
For who?
Last year on the way to that championship.
Is it the? I have a feeling I know who it is.
We're hearing that Christian Rose was involved.
I also noticed that Matt Kemp passed Cody Dennison. I see that on. I don't know what happened. Christian Rose was in 9th. Yeah, 11 car.
After he may have been involved in the dust up there as well.
Flat left tire on the 11 car.
Yeah, we talk about these teams being able to change tires at the break. If they have a damaged tire or a flat tire like Cody does, they will certainly allow that.
They'll change that tire.
Dennison, of course, is someone who we've touched on a few times throughout the season. And Iowa was with a different team, was swept up in a crash there. Here's Christian Rose, who we believe that may have been the car that which made contact. Take a look at what happened here. Coming off turn 4, there's Rose inside of Dennison. And
ooh, he got spun out by the number 32.
Oh, that was close.
That was close. Christian Rose was able to stay on the lead lap. As you see, there's our leader, William Sawallich, going by.
So Rose, who was on the lead lap at the time, Dennison was running about a little further down the running order at the time. It was actually 12th when they made contact. Rose coming off the corner, set that 11 car sideways. Fortunately for that of Rose, that car doesn't appear to be too worse for the wear after the contact. Dennison
only damage, I think, was the flat tire.
On that left front tire.
But
this field for the second
that's gonna hurt. Anyway, Amber Balkan gets the free pass.
On around lap 75 and on or around lap 25 is when we'll see our race breaks.
11 car is in the garage to get it.
The 11 now does have that tire changed.
Got the flat tire changed, but now they've probably lost another lap.
There's another look at it. You see Christian Rose had a little bit of momentum, got in the back of Dennison. Fortunately, no, other than that left front tire, no damage to that 11 car.
That was the 10 car. Matt Kemp, another one of the fast track cars that split between the sideways.
Yeah, Matt Kemp, again, the Michigan native from Sawyer, Michigan.
We're hearing that Matt Kemp will be awarded the free pass.
Oh, Matt Kemp got the free pass.
Back on the lead lap.
What about Amber Balkan?
11 cars now on the lead lap. We're inside of 20 laps to go till that first race break.
It's going to be a relatively quick caution as we are going to come to the one-to-go signal this time by. And for the first time tonight, our front row is going to be made up of the 18 of William Sawallich and the number 20 of Sean Hagnerani for this upcoming restart.
For those of our viewers that are used to watching,
Sawyer by the Michigan is on the west coast of Michigan.
You saw the choose cone there, but that's for the local races. They do not choose. The leader has the option of starting on the inside or the outside. Everyone else has to fall in line.
Well, it sure wasn't Balkan that got the free pass.
Similarly, there is no restart zone like you may see in some of the other motorsports series as well. There is a restart line identified by 2 red lines on the outside retaining wall. The leader must be the first car to hit that point on each restart, which right now is going to be Sawallich on the bottom, Hagnerani.
Here we go. We're green again. And, geez, the field couldn't even form fast enough. Sawallich leads again. It's Hagnerani and Perez banging for second place.
Get that second spot from Andres Perez on the previous restart. Andres Perez going to try to take advantage of
Perez takes second. Now can he catch up to Sawallich? You got to know he's been hungry for a win. Dennison Ellison is 2 down.
A 2-car lane lead built up over that battle for second. Here's the fight for 4th. These two have pretty much been locked together all night long. Gavin Michelle on the inside, LeVar Scott outside in the 6th. Scott's pretty much held that spot for the last handful of laps, with Michelle trying to keep the fender inside, and now he just about draws even with Scott in 1 and 2.
These drivers doing really a nice job racing side by side, not making contact.
We're 60 laps in. That's 30%.
LeVar Scott hanging in there well on the outside. You saw the 55 of Bochelle get a little bit loose up off the corner, but still drives it hard down into turn number 1.
Good battle for 4th.
These two putting on a great show for a battle inside of the top 5 right now, and a little bit of room there being given to Michelle on the
Looks like the
bottom.
6 might have the speed, but the 55 has the optimum line.
That 55 slide up wide.
LeVar's not trying to really shoot it down there. I think everybody checked up a bit in the turn 1 and lost a bit of speed. Here they come now down the back stretch. LeVar Scott clear. Yes, he will. LeVar Scott to P4. Tony Breidinger right behind.
Look at what this battling is doing. It's allowing Tony Breidinger to close in. It's allowing Chris Wright to
Michelle
close
not letting LeVar Scott get away just yet.
6th and 7th, all kind of knotted together.
There's 2 down, get a lap on caution in front of 2 down.
Maybe a 10-lap run from here to our first race break.
Only way a car 2 laps down.
Has lost touch. Her 4th race place battle, excuse me, has lost touch
back
with the top 3.
Is if
That's when
every
Bochelle's
car
just sitting in the corner.
ahead
I'm
of
not
it.
even sure they touched there though, Eric.
It was certainly close, but I agree, Phil. I think they may have been able to stay off each other, at least for now. The battle starts to simmer down a little bit.
Michael, the other problem is Michael Maples is also 2 down and is ahead of Cody. So you have to wait for Maples to get his free passes, unless he can pass him.
A lot of traffic as he goes around Tim Goulet in the 31, Alex Club in the 03, and Matt Kemp, who just got back on the lead lap, trying to stay there to the race break.
No, he's a lap down.
That he can with this traffic engulfing the leader.
Kemp is a lap down.
For second, that's Perez, the 2 car in second. Angarani, the 20 car in third. We're inside of 10 laps to go to that race break on or near lap 75. Good corner there for Angarani. Gained some ground on Perez. Matt Kemp, you were talking about in that 10 car for fast track racing.
Seems as though car placement means so much as far as putting down a fast lap here at Berlin. And if you catch a car that may be a little bit off the pace or falling a lap off the leaders at the wrong spot, it can cost you pretty badly in terms of lap time or in races for position.
Yeah, I've been watching this scoring monitor, and naturally the 18 car is typically the fastest car on the racetrack. But when he encounters lap traffic, there are times when he's not even in the top 5 of fastest cars on the racetrack.
Talks about Gavin Michelle.
All right,
some
lap
experience
70
here,
now.
The Money in the Bank 150
Clear.
not that long ago. How about Chris Wright? He too is someone who came out with a super late model, picked up
Well,
a
now-
top 10 effort there.
Now he's 3 down.
He said that also has given him some confidence. I got to talk with him a little bit earlier this week. He said that was pretty much his first look at this racetrack, and it's given him enough of a boost to come in here tonight, hoping to put together a very good run. And he was really looking forward to this race after coming home with that top 10 effort. And that's one of the 2 big races they have. The Battle of Berlin is coming up as well in about a month or so's time.
Yeah, they do a great job promoting racing up here in this part of the
Right now, Wright is working over the backside of not one teammate, but 2 that is out the windshield. Tony Breidinger.
Scherer back off the track.
In the 55 of Gavin Welch will get right in 5. Should be able to pass the cars that are just up.
Hey, Flo.
There's Michael Maples in the 99 car. He's right now running in the 12th position. Battle continues between LeVar Scott and Gavin Rochelle. Just a couple laps away now from that race break.
How many are we getting?
Remember, these teams will be able to put fuel in these cars, able to change tires. Change 4. They only get 6 for the race. Most of the crew chiefs told me they will put 2 tires on now, but they'll save those 4 new tires for that lap 125 break.
Should be a 75-lap run to the finish after that second race break.
Caution is out for the first race break.
Our 3rd caution of the night and our first scheduled race break. With William College having been the dominant car all night, Andres Perez, Sean Henry.
All right, so now we got to wait 5 minutes, and while during those 5 minutes, they can change tires, they'll take fuel, and then we'll send them back out. I think the second race break is at lap 125, so a 75-50, 75 split. Now we wait and wait and wait. Now, these short tracks are just like a great change of pace. And the good news is, well, at least for Saturday nights, that ARCA will have two of their short tracks run completely unopposed, because it'll probably be the only major motorsport stock car races going on during the Olympics. The 200, I think it's a 200 lap feature at Salem and a 250 lap feature at Elko. Salem, I think, is a half mile. Elko is a third mile. No, I wonder if anyone will have anything for Sawalich. Have to get him on a restart or have somehow put together such a good car that you pass him right at the end. That's how it happened to Sawalich. I think that's how he got his first win. He passed Jesse Love right at the end of the race. Within the last coming to the white flag, he made the pass.
Third caution of the night, but our first for what is our scheduled race break here on lap 75. And these are the pit procedures in which we will see these teams exercise during this first opportunity to touch their race cars.
Yeah, these teams will be allowed 4 crew members to work on these cars. They can change tires, as we talked about. More than likely, they'll put 2 tires on here, and then they will add fuel, and our restored order will be set by the field as they came down pit road at the time of the caution. Again, you just have to be able to beat the clock. You have to be back on the racetrack before the 5-minute clock is up.
Gives these teams a chance to perhaps work on their race cars, as they've gotten not quite to halfway in this race just yet, but they have learned enough to see what direction they may have to go to get their cars to be a little bit stronger, because so far tonight it has been all about our defending race winner on the ARCA Menards series, and that of William Sawalich, also defending race winner here as well at Berlin Raceway. And you see the teams being given the go-ahead to start working on their cars. Let's get some updates from pit road. Heather DeVoe is standing by.
And we will start with the 18 of William Sawalich, who's looking to defend his win here from last year. And I asked him, how are you going to go about approaching that? And he said, I really have to save the rear tires, especially the left rear, since we're only going to take 2 tires here on this stop. But as far as how his handling is going, they're only going to make minimal adjustments. They said the right sides will tighten him up. His crew chief, Matt Ross, asked him, are you tight anywhere? And he said, no, he's just a little bit loose. So that's the update there for the 18 of William Sawalich. And then we'll move back to the 2 of Andres Perez, running in the 2nd position. He's telling his team right now he's a little tight in the middle of 1 and 2. Really needs to be in the middle of the corner. Now, this team did not make a mock run during practice, so they have stickers to put on that car right now on those right sides. And his crew chief, Glenn Parker, he's actually from here, Sparta, Michigan, just 15 minutes up the road. And I asked him what it would mean for them to get their first career win, and he said it would be amazing to do that here in front of my family and friends.
And Phil, I don't think the field wanted to hear that Sawalich and company are making minimal adjustments. It sounds like he's very happy with that car.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens when you're leading. You're afraid to adjust too much on it because you have such a dominant car. But whereas all your competitors behind you, they know that they're going to have to make their cars better to be able to run.
Because I can see a super late model in the background. There was a super late model race right before the ARCA race.
Come out here to the Berlin Raceway, a great crowd.
Yeah, so like with a short track like Berlin that isn't set up like a NASCAR, they don't have the pit stalls, so it's usually like a fenced area off to the side. That's where all the haulers are. That's at least that's how I think that's. Sometimes it's just an infield that they'll be working in. That's how it was for IRP. But yeah, so the visual is a little different. But I hope that the other races are not tape delayed. I don't know why. Like, this was apparently Copa America was too important for them to punt for Copa America was too important for not to air at this time. What is Copa America? Anyway. The top men's quadrennial football tournament. Quadrennial. Okay, so every 4 years. We really just rolled a 1. So think about that. I want to check the calendar real quick. The next ARCA race isn't for another 3 weeks. In that time, first we'll have 2 ARCA West races at Irwindale. One of them was supposed to be earlier in the year, but had to be rescheduled due to flooding. So a doubleheader in a weekend, and after that, it is just a free weekend for ARCA in general before picking up at races at I will not be doing the ARCA West race at never mind. I'm mixing up. Oh, I got mixed up. But yes, but 3 weeks in I'll be at IRP, then Salem, then Elko, etc. All right.
The ARCA Menards series, we've got it all. Gets it done in Dover.
Good job. Way to defend that one, man.
There is the checker flag. The 18 is your winner.
The quick summary as to how we got here, with this being round number 9 of the 2024 ARCA Menards Series, the Snacks 200 here in Warren, Michigan, at the beautiful Berlin Raceway, wrapping up our first scheduled race break of the night with William Sawalich, who, as you saw, already collected 2 checkered flags on the season so far, essentially being the dominant car at this point in the race. You see the cars being staged on the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, in which they came off the pit lane, getting set for the restart with the sun beginning to set in front of this beautiful crowd at this beautiful facility.
Yeah, so let's see if any of these teams have been able to make some adjustments to run with that 18 car. You know, we talked there at the top of the show about these 6 races, these 6 short track races remaining half of our schedule. Time for somebody to maybe make a statement. Well, good news for people like Andres Perez, our regulars, is William Sawalich does not run all the races, so he is not a contender for the championship. So that's something that Andres can mark off. But again, he needs to go up here, maybe challenge this 18 car. Again, these cars have new right side tires on. They made some adjustments. Let's see if Andres Perez, his car's a little bit better relative to the 18 than he was before that break.
Sawalich, a native out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. He's actually circled Elko on his calendar because that was his home track where he actually started racing, one of the only paved tracks that you will find in the state. And he's going to turn 18 later this year. He's going to celebrate a birthday in the latter stages of 2024. That's going to open up the opportunities for him to run some of the bigger tracks. But he's going to be really turning his focus to doing some double duty. IRP is going to run run the truck there as well for Tricon Garage, and also the Milwaukee Wild, which is the second home track for the young driver.
Yeah, and they've already announced that he will get in that one of the Xfinity cars for Joe Gibbs Racing when he turns 18. So such a bright future for this young man, and he's been fast from the time he stepped in an ARCA car. So, and he's done a nice job in those truck races as well on a limited basis.
And he's looking to try to add another trophy on the mantle, and what could be a second one from this racetrack for that of Sawalich. He's going to lead us back into the restart line with Andres Perez in the 2, the championship points leader outside, Sean Hagnerani and LeVar Scott in row 2. 80 laps in the books. Next race break, lap 125 as we're back under.
All right, we're green again at Berlin. Can Perez stick with Sawalich as they go through turn 1, 2? Yes, he can.
Sawalich.
Finally, somebody can contend for the win besides the number 18. Here they go into 3 and 4. Sawalich never knows ahead. Perez almost slips. Here they come off of turn 4. And Perez takes the lead at Berlin. He's still kind of stuck on the outside. Sawalich attempts to bump him out of the way, but Perez stays strong and holds on to the lead.
Bill, you called it. You said Andres has to get up there.
Perez has never won a race before. You know he's hungry.
Andres Perez to the point. Sawalich to second, and Hagnerani's knocking on the back bumper.
Hungrier than me, gnawing down carrots at 9 p.m.
Certainly Sawalich has not experienced this race. A car in front of him, even though these speeds are down relative to what we run at other racetracks, you can still get a little bit.
Matt Kemp got one of his laps back on the last caution due to the free pass.
And to face that this race.
You see Sawalich able to keep those left sides and that left front just in a little bit of clean air, as you were talking about, to give him a little bit more of a bit of running room there, to get a good vantage point as to how he may want to try to set up Andres to get that lead back. But here is how Perez got the lead.
Yeah, this is going to be my favorite.
What lap are we on? Give me a minute. Give me a minute for the race to come back, and I'll tell you the exact lap. Because the leaderboard is either a little fast or a little slow.
For the 2 of Perez, and there's contact.
Man.
On that replay.
Perez able to hold on to the lead, but here's another potential Reese's Sweet move of the race as William Sawalich able to get underneath and back by the 2 car 3 to go back to the point.
Of course he did. So Sawalich back up front.
Remember, visit ARCA
And Hagnerani trying to make it back to second spot.
With our Reese's Sweet move of the race, we've had several options already, and we're still shot.
87.
Not only did Perez lose the lead,
He's also back to 4th place behind his teammate LeVar Scott. We got another car moving slowly.
Now we've got a pair of our regional ARCA Menards Series champions.
Oh, was that Matt Kemp
Sawalich defending East Series
that broke down or something?
defending West Series champion, running first and second with LeVar Scott.
Because it was a white car. Yeah, Matt Kemp, I think, just broke down.
Career ARCA Menards Series win in 3rd.
You saw it right there. That was a great illustration of how bad a break it was for the 20 of Hagnerani to catch that lap car right on exit at number 4. We saw Sawalich able to drive that line right there. Hagnerani had to drive around the lap.
Yeah,
car.
Kemp is broken.
And that could happen at any point in the race, and it could erase the deficit in which Sawalich has been able to build because of that moment. You see Scott here now on the tire tracks, the 20 of Hagnerani trying to get up to P2.
Hey, it looks like that 6 car of LeVar Scott is better than it was before that break. They made some good adjustments. Danny Johnson.
See if we can get, but can he get to Hagnerani?
The Carney's Point, New Jersey native, and that of LeVar Scott. I mentioned he's got a lot of experience on dirt. Didn't have a lot of experience in terms of road course racing last time out of Mid-Ohio. Was looking forward to tackle Berlin Raceway for the first time. He's doing a great job tonight as they work their way around Tim Goulet in the 31. And he has not lost all that much ground on Hagnerani in the battle for the second spot. For more on LeVar Scott, here's Heather.
And in order to get help around this racetrack, he leaned on Daniel Dye, Raja Karuth, and his teammate Andres Perez for what to expect and which lines to run. Also, his crew chief, Danny Johnson, he called Josh Williams, who used to race for him back in 2016, and they won here in the ARCA Series together, and he said, hey, I need some help with setup for this week. So Josh Williams chimed in as well to help the 6 team in their efforts tonight.
Well, Eric, I believe it worked. He looks like he's has a pretty darn good car right here.
Started in 4th, running 3rd, looking for more. Sawalich back to the lead, approaching halfway at Berlin.
be right back again. You know, you can listen to this bop. And whenever I flush my toilet, it starts growling at me. It's probably not a good sign. All right.
The Hers Snacks 200 here at the Berlin Raceway.
So while it's about to lap Amber Balkans, we would go back to 9 cars on the lead lap.
25, William Suwalich. Although he has not led every lap, he has certainly led the most laps so far by a large margin. After losing the lead to that of Andres Perez, he was able to wrestle it back and continues to hold the point. Phil, one of the drivers we've been talking about, not only climbing up the point standings, but also putting together really solid efforts, is that 25 of Tony Breidinger.
What? What are you watching? Because she hasn't been good at all today. She should be going for top 5. The 15, 22, and 25 should not be finishing behind the 20 to 55. Let's get that right. They're the full-timers. The ones actually going for titles. They should not be underperforming the part-timers. Meanwhile, ahead of her is a guy, a 16-year-old, 8 years younger, who hasn't run a single ARCA race, and he's been ahead of her the entire race. Gavin Bichelle.
And even the top 5 finish here really helped Tony with her racecraft, but she told me running Flat Rock just a few months ago actually helped her more because that race was more recent. She got a top 5 finish there, and she said she's confident.
Bichelle trying to move Perez.
I also checked in with her crew chief, Caden Lapsevich, and he said, we're really good here. We have really good speed. The one thing he does want her to work on is executing through lap traffic.
That's a great point, Heather. And Phil, as we mentioned earlier tonight, even though some of these
Man, Bichelle's being super aggressive on the 2.
Series side, some with East and West experience, they've been able to take some of that knowledge and put it into not only this race, but the few that we've got upcoming.
Also, now your guy is 5 laps down.
That's where I grew up. I grew up about 30 minutes from that racetrack in Flat Rock, Michigan. And I don't know that there's a
Yeah, second place out of the slow cars, yes.
This does have some similar characteristics characteristics, but Flat Rock is all its own.
A lot of lessons to be learned there, I'm sure. And Tony's brought him right here to Marne, Michigan, with Sawalich still the leader, but in the mix still with some traffic. That 31 car.
Not been like I said. My assumption is based on the fact that at least one good car will probably have a problem or spin out. So I mean, like top 10. If you get a top 10, it's a good day. If not, it's a bad day. Well, he got spun out, got a flat tire, and had to pit, and he just went a 6th lap down. So, and now the leader's about to lap 9th place, Christian Rose. 8 cars on the lead lap. It's 12 laps to the next halfway, but the next break. It's not halfway, or we're already past halfway.
One lap down, and that's not something you want to do here.
Here's the battle for 4th position. We've got Andres Perez and Gavin Michelle fighting things up while we're watching the leader thread the needle. Here's Michelle and Andres Perez. We've seen this before, splitting Ryan Roulette in the middle of the field, this time on the backstretch.
That's the second time Ryan Roulette has been split in this field. But it took all the momentum that Michelle had away. Now he's going to try to get inside of Perez once again. Again, we're only about 10 laps from our next race break, and I know
this pass would put you on a farther up row, and Michelle makes the pass to P4.
I spoke with Gavin during the week, and he could not express his gratitude towards all the folks at TRD for putting this deal together for him. He's not necessarily sure if he's going to have a chance to run any more of these particular races, but he does plan on running many of the Crown Jewel Super Late Model races left in 2024. But Gavin was just elated with this chance, and he's doing everything he can to make the most of it tonight.
Well, Toyota does such a nice job giving young drivers an opportunity. We've seen Isabella Robusto be extremely impressive in her opportunities.
Yep, and all of them she's finished pretty well compared to the other ones.
Gavin Boschel, just the latest in the
I mean, not compared to other drivers.
Giving an opportunity here.
Talk about busy racers. This driver, dirt, pavement, Trans Am, you name it. He's under the tutelage
I didn't know, but
of
Michelle ran Trans Am.
For several years now, very happy to be in the Venerini fold.
Greg Van Alst a lap down. 7 cars on the lead lap.
Sawalich had that lead up to about 2.5 seconds. The traffic kind of cut it down to a 1.5 seconds. Now it's some clear running room. He's starting to extend the margin over Hangarani. We're about, give or take, 5 laps away from that expected caution for the race break.
Yeah, Van Alst was unfortunately put a lap down, so he now is in the free pass position. Chris Wright is the next car that would be in front of Sawalich, but I think he's far enough ahead that he will not get lapped before this race break coming in about 5 laps.
This race starting to have a bit of a similar feel to what we saw here 1 year ago.
Maybe not.
Cars in the lead lap at the finish.
Chris Wright might get lapped.
The race from ending in dramatic fashion, where Sawalich was pretty much on the other end of a dominating battle. It was Jesse Love who led the most laps by a large margin. And
No, I think he's going to get lapped.
nudged his way by.
The 18 coming up to Michael Maples to put him a 6th lap down.
Anybody was going to be able to touch Jesse Love last year, but as you mentioned, that traffic late in the race, he got to him with a couple laps to go, put the bumper to him, moved him out of the way, and was able to go ahead and grab that first career victory.
So Sawalich going by Michael Maples in the number 99 to put him another lap down. Maples, someone else who's committed to the full-time ARCA Menards Series slate in 2024 with Fast Track Racing. Sawalich is trying to just make it around a couple more laps to get to that point where he knows they will get a last chance effort to work on that race car, as will the rest of his competition.
He just went a 7th lap down.
There's a third place running Lamar Scott there in the 6th car.
So maybe Chris Wright will just barely survive.
Between that, Sean Hangarani and Lamar Scott.
Caution come at any moment.
Sawalich puts another lap on the board. We should expect to see the yellow potentially.
Caution is out.
Now, 4th caution of the night.
All right, another 5-minute break for fuel and tires.
We will see a yellow for such cause, with William Sawalich having led 119 laps tonight. And he's going to try to hopefully lead the rest of the way. One last chance for the race teams to work on their cars. We'll be right back.
right, we hit 50 viewers. All right, so.
It's the summer of stars and stripes as Christian Pulisic and Team USA continue their quest for Copa America glory when they take on Uruguay this Monday. Pre-game coverage is going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern, with the game kicking off at 9, only on FS1.
Yeah, after that close loss to Panama, it's a must-win for the USA on Monday to make the round of 16.
Good opportunity to grab a couple of bags of snacks and kick back and relax on a Monday night and watch some soccer. Second and last opportunity for the race teams to adjust their cars for an update down trackside.
All right.
And there's been an unexpected change for the team of Venturini Motorsports. Their defending championship-winning crew chief Shannon Rush has left the team
What?
this week after 6 years with them. So they had to do some swapping around. So the 55 team and Kevin Reed Jr., that crew went over to the 20, and now he will be crew chiefing the 20 the rest of the season. And then they called up his dad, Kevin Reed Sr., to work as the crew chief for tonight's race.
I didn't. Yeah, that shocked me. Rush is a fantastic crew chief.
With Venturini are currently running in the top 10. And when I talked to Billy Venturini, he said it's business as usual for us. We are here to win. It got away from us last year, so we want some redemption. But right now on the handling of the number 20 of Sean Hangarani, he's currently running in second, and he told the team he's pretty good. He said he feels like it could be a little bit better in cutting the center of the
So
corner.
Kevin Reed Jr. and Kevin Reed Sr. are the crew chiefs of the 20 and the 55.
Of Gavin Boschel, he said he needs help on entries just a little bit but once he got into his rhythm, he got better. But his crew chief Kevin Reed Sr. said, one thing we got to do is clean up the restarts. That's where we're getting our tails kicked, but you've been doing really great in traffic.
Yeah, Kevin Reed Sr. now certainly has the credentials. It was a great coup by the Venturinis to be able to get Kevin. He's been doing a little stuff part-time. He was with Mason Mitchell, who ran at Iowa just a while ago. He was his crew chief when Mason Mitchell won the championship here in the ARCA Menards series. So it's a great benefit to be able to get somebody of the caliber of Kevin Reed Sr.
As Heather said, all of their cars right now running inside the top 10, with Sean Hangarani the highest runner in the second spot. Fans getting ready for the last stint of the Her Snacks 200 coming up.
Once we get back to green, it'll be the final 75 lap stint or less because they'll run a few laps under caution. Yeah, Greg Van Alf's got the free pass.
Has led the entire way. He's the control car, and here we go. William Sawalich, what does he have with 2 to go?
Some lap cars in front of Jesse Love.
Jesse Love getting held up by those lap cars, and now Sawalich.
Giving the bumper.
On his bumper, trying to get underneath the 20 car. William Sawalich off of turn 4. Fire behind the left front of the 20 car. He's led all night long, but it's William Sawalich with a
And that's racing sometimes. You can get bumped in the last lap and lose it all. Jesse loved should have shown much of a baby he
Got
was.
the job done in spectacular fashion last year. Tonight's been rather dominant for that of William Sawalich. We are back here at the Berlin Raceway for the Hearst Snacks 200, wrapping up our second race break and fourth caution of the night in front of the passionate crowd of race fans who have come out to this incredible facility. General Manager Jeff Striegel, familiar voice for many who may listen to some stock car races over at MRN Radio. He has so much passion and pride with his team and how they put events on at this speedway. We've got everything from big super late model shows, super modifieds with former NASCAR driver Johnny Benson coming to town. There's so much to look forward to at this facility, and tonight they put the ARCA Menards series in as bright of a spotlight as they can for any other race all year long.
Yeah, you talk about Johnny Benson, former Truck Series champion. He was, this was his home racetrack for years and years, and that's why he comes. He loves the super modifieds.
See some of the fans enjoying that. Johnny Benson, part of what is a who's who in terms of the Berlin Raceway Hall of Fame. Bob Senecker, who won his first career ARCA race here, part of that Hall of Fame. Butch Miller, Johnny Benson Jr. and Sr. And just last year, they unveiled an 8-foot-tall by 120-foot wide Hall of Fame wall at the racetrack that fans could walk through. And each and every year, they continue to add the champion from their premier division. As you can see, these fans are ready to see how this race is going to pan out.
We've got Hangarani's going to start to the outside of Sawalich. We saw Andres Perez wrestle the lead away from Sawalich on that last restart. Let's see what Hangarani can do.
Hangarani on the outside in that 20 car, reigning ARCA Menards Series West champion. Inside, William Sawalich, the race leader, reigning ARCA Menards Series East champion and most recent winner in the ARCA Menards Series at Mid-Ohio 1 week ago. Row 2 is going to be that of LeVar Scott in the 6, Gavin Michelle in the 55, Tony Breidinger rounding out the top 5 as we get set to go. 70 laps to settle it from Berlin as Sawalich brings us back down to
Green again at Berlin.
Jump by Sawalich. He wasn't going to get
70 to go.
He was outside this time.
LeVar Scott tried to keep the nose inside of Hangarani to have a chance to fight for second. Now he's going to get kicked up to the top groove by his teammate and Andres Perez in the fight for third.
You know, Andres Perez started off really well that last segment and then really faded. He was over 10 seconds behind our leader when that caution came out for the race break. Let's see if they were able to make some changes.
Wait, he fell back behind the 0-3?
On that first race break and get that car.
How did that happen?
How about Chris Wright?
Oh, his car breakdown.
Maybe more. Almost got down below Andres Perez in what was a battle for fourth. This is the highest we've seen Chris Wright all night long.
Maybe Chris Wright has been saving his equipment. Again, all these teams have 4 fresh tires on these cars.
$5 says Cody to finish his 10th or better. If he doesn't, you got the super choke.
Might have had to kick him up but high enough in order to get inside to that of Wright with Perez trying.
I will take that,
Unfortunately,
especially because
appears
I
to be
think
similar to the first. Perez
I think he just had a mechanical failure.
back to fifth.
See Tony Breidinger trying to get inside Gavin Boschel. That is a battle for the 6th spot. Chris Wright is the guy that's on the move right now.
Yeah, he just fell to 15th.
Christian Rose is one lap down. Now Greg Van Alst behind them is on the lead lap. He got the free pass when the caution came out. Rose trying to get that here should we see a yellow. But these Venturini teammates
I mean, he just lost 7 laps.
What is the 6th position?
Nice run off the corner for Tony. She was down in the preferred line right next to that inside pit wall. Was able to grab that spot. Look at Christian Rose. They've made some improvements to that car.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the 11.
A little bit of contact, and that may have knocked the 55 off the pace.
Ooh.
Looked as though that he may have gotten a touch from Rose as he tried to get by.
Oh, that thing sounds bad.
Gavin Michelle, who started on the front row
That thing sounds sour.
is off the pace.
Looks like the right front tire may be down on this 55 car.
Hard.
Looks like a right side tire. He stays on the racetrack though.
Now he sounds back at the speed.
Michelle's going to try to keep motoring on
I
here.
think.
There may have been a little bit of a brush by Rose as he tried to get through and past Michelle in what was not a fight for position at the time. But again, Rose is trying to keep pace with the leaders because should Sawallich get back up to put another car lap down, it would take him out of that free pass position.
Yeah, definitely an issue for the 55 of Bochelle, and he knows if he comes to pit road,
Like he's
that he'll lose
done
at least
so.
2 or 3 laps just taking the time to get to pit road.
All the while, clear of some of the midfield chaos behind him, William Sawallich has opened the lead up to over 2 seconds.
Over Hingarani.
Even though he lost that lead to Andres Perez on that initial restart following the first race break, he nestled into a bit of a groove, was patient to get the lead back, and he has continued to flex his muscle pretty much all night long.
Yeah, so he's now listed as 19 laps down, 20 laps down.
Coming up in the final corner.
Yeah, I mean he was 6th down at the start of the I think he was 6th down. That or he's still in the garage or something. There's something wrong. Let me see if I can find online what's going on. Trying to see if Twitter has anything, but yeah, that the 11 car is not no bueno. Yeah, now it's 31 laps down. At least according to the leaderboard.
ARCA Menards Series Racing on FS1 is brought to you by General Tire. General Tire delivers the freedom to explore. And by Reese's. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
That was just probably just the worst timed wager in human history.
To go in the Hearst Snacks 200 here at the Berlin Raceway. William Sawalich has led over.
Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, 31 laps down.
This evening. And he's currently nursing a 2-second advantage over that of Sean Hagnerani with LeVar Scott.
Hasn't completed a lap in some time.
Moments ago, we saw the 55 of Gavin Moschel look like he had some
Look at
sort of an issue. He has stayed on the racetrack. The platform of the car, Heather, does not look right, so something definitely wrong with that 55 car.
Still only a lap though.
That's right, Phil. I confirmed with his crew chief, Kevin Reed Sr., that it's a right front sway bar. That's what the
Sway bar is broken.
To stay out on the track because they could not afford to come down to change it unless if they
He'll finish 16th.
over the radio. It's getting really hard to steer. So his spotter
That
truck is keep just fight through it if you can.
basically the worst case scenario.
At that point, so a little bit of adversity here for the young driver of Gavin Moschel in his debut.
Yeah, he's been able to hold a pretty good pace up. Now, once he figured out how to drive it, he has to drive it a little bit differently without that front sway bar working.
So yeah, bad day at the office for the number 11.
Be able to hang on to a top 10 position.
I mean, yeah, top 10 is doable considering you've got. I mean, Amber Balkan and Christian Rose will probably go a lap down, or will they? They might not actually, but they're just too far behind. They're a whole lap behind.
Travis Brayton, someone who won in his ARCA Menards Series debut, which Gavin Moschel was trying to do tonight.
Yeah, Dennis.
A thing or two about that.
Now listed as off.
To win my first ever ARCA Menards start back a long time ago. Let's just say it was a long time ago, and that was the one and only race that the ARCA Series ran at North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Carolina.
Brayton getting his win at IRP back in 2015. Michelle's going to need a little bit of help to try to do that here tonight. A driver searching for his first ARCA Menards Series win, running in second, Sean Hagnerani. And we mentioned that he does, of course, have several ARCA Menards Series West victories and the title, but he is yet to win in the Premier Series. Perhaps the good news for Hagnerani in the field, the last 3 ARCA races held here at Berlin, he had a driver lead over 190 laps. The last 2 times, that driver did not go to victory lane. Daniel Dye was bested by Sammy Smith in 2022. And of course, we showed you the highlight earlier. Jesse Love was a dominant car, and Sawalich nipped him right at the end. This thing is far from over.
Yeah, Daniel Dye had a dominant car that night. I remember that race. And something
Did he run out of fuel?
To him late in the race, and he ended up losing that win. But we showed the video of last year's race when Sawalich was able to catch Jesse Love in traffic and use that front bumper to move him out of the way and take the lead, go on to the win.
Sawalich now noticing what appears to be his biggest lead so far of the night, in excess of about 3 seconds. But as we touched on several times, sometimes traffic or catching a car in the wrong spot can be so detrimental to that gap. And Sawalich is hoping that he can hold a pretty wheel to try to get to the finish. Greg Van Alst got the free pass of the last race break caution. He's been able to stay on the lead lap so far and running in 7th.
Yeah, pretty solid effort. His car is actually a little bit better than it was, but holding down that 7th position is.
Ball game now, 2 down.
The guy in front of him
Moschel is probably about to get lapped.
So it looks like it would be a pretty decent point night here for Greg Van Alsten. He told Heather earlier during the day that he felt like he really needed to make some hay in these short track races because that's his background, short track racing.
Greg has stated publicly he's aware that it's going to be difficult to close up that championship gap to that of Andres Perez, but he said it because he's aware of how good Perez and that team has been. But we mentioned the short track run that the series is about to be on, kicking off here at Berlin. There may not be anybody looking forward to the stretch of the schedule more than that driver right there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 4 short track races in a row. This being first of 4.
And also holding down the 7th position. Ahead of Gavin Moschel, who runs 8th, the last car on the lead lap. 8 cars still on the lead lap, with Sawalich continuing to lead out front, inching closer to about 30 laps to go in this race.
1/6 of the race to go.
Sawalich, the leader.
Doing a real nice job of just like he's just running a nice pace. He's getting ready to catch Gavin Bochelle in the 55 car. Gavin's running in the 8th spot right now. Christian Rose is the only car 1 lap down. If the 55 of Bochelle goes a lap down, which he probably will within a couple laps, then for a while at least he will be in the 3-pass position. But Heather, that 18 car is set in pretty torrid pace.
Okay, now Bochelle is about to get lapped. There will be 7 cars on the lead lap.
But a fun fact about William Swallich, those that may not know, he actually really loves music. Every time I go up into the hauler to talk to him, he's got a different song on. Last week, it was Ice Ice Baby. Today, it was Bust a Move. So I think he might be singing that song in his
Absolutely. He's hoping to do so all the way to the finish. The sun has set here.
Going for his 3rd win of the year.
Coming up on 18 laps to go for the 18 car of William Swallich, who has been the dominant car so far here tonight, looking for his 2nd consecutive win here at the Berlin.
And the gap's growing. Hingarani probably not going to have a midnight surprise.
Now, through his VFW partnership, Ryan and his team continue to bring members of the organization to races. He also has a task of getting some of the servicemen and women to lend a helping hand on his car on race nights. Well, tonight, they've got a stacked crew. We'll show you what they look like in just a moment here as Roulette comes off the corner. From left to right, Fueler, Wyatt Hunt, Jackman, Corbin, Sklenner representing the U.S. Marines. Of course, driver Ryan Roulette, the center, active member in the U.S. Air Force. Austin Boyer of the U.S. Navy is the tire carrier. And Julie Price from the U.S. Army is the team's tire specialist. Now, the team is also hosting Ramiro Ray Lopez, who served in the U.S. Marine Corps in Desert Storm. Has been a part of
Operation Desert Storm from, I think, the early late 80s or early 90s. I might have my history a little recycled around there.
Even though it's not been the night
Or I don't.
Ryan and company have wanted, I guarantee you that all of those servicemen and women are having a blast.
Yeah, it was so nice for him to do that. Great battle on the racetrack. So this is the battle for the fourth spot with just 15 laps to go. That's Chris Wright at 15 and Andres Perez in the 2.
Chris Ryan, who was working his way up into the 4th position here tonight. You mentioned
Yeah, I mean,
the 2 drivers in the field that came
this
out here for the Super
tends to happen at the short tracks unless someone can just really close in, but that's not going to happen. We got a battle for 4th at least. Chris Wright and Andres Perez. Perez, who actually led a couple laps earlier, slid back. He'll still finish top 5.
Looking for his 3rd top 5 and 4th top 10 on the season as he came into this race 6th in championship points and trying to climb his way up into the top 5 in standings. He's doing a great job.
Let's see how many cars get lapped. I theorize we're going to have 5 on the lead lap. Mark it 5.
To grab that spot. Remember, Perez will get a bonus point for leading.
Just looking at it now.
Perez will lead away on that restart from Sawalich. ARCA Series awards points for leading laps, awards points for pole positions.
Greg Van Alst a lap down.
Leading the most laps. I think Sawalich probably has the most laps led point locked up.
By a considerable margin. Aside from the 6 that Perez got earlier as we come
10 to go.
Sawalich has led the rest. You have to wonder if Sawalich has 2023 in the back of his mind. We mentioned the dominating effort that Jesse Lowe was putting on when Sawalich caught him through traffic in order to pass him coming to 2 to go and end up taking away the win in that race. I would imagine that's some additional incentive for Sawalich to continue to focus forward, especially as he starts to catch some cars. They're going to have a little more pace than some of those. He's been lapping throughout the night. Tony Breidinger is not that far up the road of the 18 car right now. Tony runs in 6th spot.
Christian Rose is right there as well. He's been a lap down for a while, so he would go a 2nd lap down.
Cause any issues himself. He has Christian Rose, who right now is being shown 2 laps down, but running in the 9th spot.
Gap is 4 seconds back to Sean Hingarani.
Need to push the issue as we continue to watch this battle for the 4th spot between Chris Wright and Andres Perez.
See Chris Wright's car getting a little bit loose as he gets back to the gas. Might be in some uncharted territory for some of these drivers and teams in terms of handling characteristics of this race car or of their race car. This is probably going to be about the hardest they've pushed all night long. And the last stretch to the finish with Sawalich out in front by over 4 seconds. This is the best battle on the racetrack for the 4th position.
It's been all Sawalich, though, other than that brief period.
Come on, he's going to get to Breidinger.
Wrestling the lead away as we come down
Or actually, you got to get to,
laps.
still got to get to the 32. All right, 5 to go.
Second spot is still in doubt. Here's LeVar
Here comes LeVar Scott trying to take 2nd place from Hingarani.
Second position in turn 1.
Through turn 1 and 2. LeVar Scott to P2.
Scott looking to get his best career
Best
finish
ever
here.
fit. It would be the best finish for LeVar.
Best finish was 4th at Dover earlier in the season. And for a driver who has not been to Berlin before, leaning on the tutelage of drivers who have had success here in the past, LeVar Scott
4 to
is
go.
place out pretty quickly.
Yeah, solid effort for LeVar Scott and that team.
You mentioned, Phil, this could be a best career effort for that of LeVar Scott. 4th was his best finish 4 times. Daytona, Iowa, last year along with Kansas, and of course Dover.
3 to go.
Earlier this season, what a great night for the Rev Racing driver.
Remember, another one of our regulars here in the series, so that's going to be a great point night for LeVar Scott.
2 to go.
William Sawalich continues to exercise a lead over 3.5 seconds. Got to navigate his
Sawalich,
way
though,
through
even though with Scott
But here
getting his
comes
best career finish,
Sawalich. He's coming up to the white flag battle.
Sawalich has dominated the day. White flag is out. Last lap at Berlin. 7/16 of a mile to go. Last year, he got the race win by sneaking it on the last 2 laps. Today, it will come by utter domination. Here he comes out of turn 4. William Sawalich wins the Berlin ARCA 200.
Second year in a row, he claims Berlin Raceway. And for 4th, Perez with a last-ditch effort to try to
Not gonna get there for Perez. And it's the 7th win in Sawalich's career and his 3rd of the year. LeVar Scott second, Sean Hingarani third, Chris Wright fourth, Andres Perez fifth, Tony Breidinger sixth, Greg Venolf seventh, Gavin Bashiel in eighth, Christian Rose in ninth, and Amber Balkan rounds out the top 10.
Impressive. But this young man continues to impress week in, week out.
Fourth win for this 18 car in 2024 in 9 races, 3 of which Sawalich was the one holding the steering wheel. Tanner Gray got the team a victory at Charlotte as well. But this is a place in which William knows the way to victory lane already in his young career.
18 career starts in the ARCA Menards series. He's led laps in 14 of those 18 races.
Came into the night as the leader in terms of laps led on the season. He's going to add about the same amount of laps that he led up to this point in the season. He's going to more than double that by the result here tonight at Berlin. And in front of the capacity crowd, he's going to burn down the house on the front straightaway. Not too far from home for the Eden Prairie, Minnesota native. This is something in which he's done once before, and he hopes to do many, many more times in his career, and that is burn down the house after grabbing yet another trophy in his career.
I think he'll, because of the age restrictions, he'll end up running about 13 races this year, and I don't think he's done going to victory lane yet.
Certainly proven to be a force to be reckoned with on the short tracks, and as we've been talking about all night, this is the part of the season where if you want to flex some muscle on some of the shorter and tighter venues that the ARCA Menards Series visits, now's the time, and William has already started to do just that by winning this race here this evening.
And for our regulars, maybe LeVar Scott is making a bit of a statement. Hey, don't count me out yet.
See, our unofficial results are going to scroll across the bottom portion of your screen. Is Sawalich the winner, Scott your second, and Sean Hingarani rounding out your top 3. Chris Wright with a great night as well, and Andres Perez the points leader, able to get into the 5th position after leading 6 laps on the night. Faded late after the last restart as well, but is still able to notch another top 5 in his column for 2024.
Yeah, solid top 10 finish, a 6th place finish on the lead
Yeah,
lap.
and there's Sawalich in victory lane. All right, but anyway, to everyone in the chat, thank you all so much for sticking with, for watching the race with me. What the heck is? I hate when I hear that. It makes me think someone's getting murdered. But it's whatever they put in the damn cars. Anyway, tomorrow is the Nashville Cup stream for the Ally 400. That'll be the last stream for 2 weeks because I'll be in Chicago for the NASCAR race. Thank you all so much for watching today. BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one.